gentlemen, from Mexico, he is Ultimo Guerrero.
Ultimo Guerrero, one of the great stars of Mexico, making his way to the ring, one of the great luchadores. And as you know, in Mexico, it's the pride of the mask. And we welcome Ultimo Guerrero here to our NWE program in Bologna, Italy.
And his opponent from Japan, Ultimo Dragon.
When you talk about greatness, this man rises to the top. We are looking at, from Japan, the legendary Ultimo Dragon. So we have Ultimo versus Ultimo in what should be a great matchup. And the two of them, no stranger to each other. They've wrestled each other many, many times. And their matches are all fantastic. They are Ultimo. And a try of a handshake, and a hearty handshake. Well, a handshake by both competitors. And there's the bell. As you can tell, both wrestlers dressed in very colorful costumes. And when you watch wrestling in Mexico, you will notice that most every wrestler there is dressed very flashy and wears a mask. Ultimo Dragon, of course, has wrestled all over the world. A major star in Japan, in Mexico. WCW when WCW was around, ECW, WWF. And Guerrero and Ultimo Dragon now in the feel-out process. Locking up, Ultimo Dragon ringing the arm, but Guerrero reverses it, working on that left arm of Ultimo Dragon. Dragon being taken down to the mat. And although both these men are fine aerial artists, fine flyers, both of them are also experts at plain on-the-mat wrestling. As you can tell by Ultimo Dragon. Some of them rooting for the Ultimo Dragon, some of them for Guerrero. Guerrero pushing Ultimo Dragon down and trying for a pitch advantage. And once again, Guerrero spinning over, not letting Guerrero get the advantage. The third man in the ring, Mr. Ricardo Blow, making the count, but he only gets a 2 count. Dragon with a monkey flip and coming over, and now a reverse monkey flip by Ultimo Guerrero. A clothesline by Guerrero takes Ultimo Dragon down to the mat. Oh, Guerrero asking the fans if they approve, but I don't think the crowd split very much anymore. I think this is an Ultimo Dragon crowd at the moment. Boy, when Guerrero came in, it sounded like a lot of the fans were in his corner, but he's showboating, and these people here in Italy don't like that. And there's a chop to the chest of Ultimo Dragon. Another vicious chop sends Dragon down to the mat. Dragon picking, well, trying to get back into the game. There's a hammerlock by Ultimo Guerrero. Ultimo Dragon asking for the support of the fans. Dragon up and over with a snapmare. Dragon taking Guerrero down. Dragon up off the ropes. Over Ultimo Guerrero. There's that elbow sending Guerrero outside the ropes. Ultimo Dragon pulled off the ring apron by Ultimo Guerrero. Guerrero chopping Ultimo Dragon. Right by the ringside seats. Guerrero taking Dragon into that steel barrier. Oh my God. That's gotta hurt. Here at New Wrestling Evolution. New Wrestling Evolution, a potpourri of stars from all over the world. From the United States, from the United Kingdom, from Mexico, Japan, and Italy, and a guillotine on those steel barriers by Ultimo Guerrero stops Dragon in his tracks. Guerrero now not wanting to be counted out, throws Dragon back into the ring, and Ultimo Dragon is hurt. Ultimo Guerrero now whipping Dragon into the ropes. Dragon with those Sabat kicks, taking Guerrero down to the mat. Dragon smashing the head of Ultimo Guerrero into the turnbuckle. And now telling the crowd, come on, let's go and finish this guy off. A whip into the corner by Guerrero. Nobody home, and Guerrero goes over the top. Ultimo Dragon up, a kick, and over onto the hard concrete floor. There are no mats on that floor. And if you were sitting here at ringside, like we are here at our broadcast booth, you could hear the concrete as their backs hit. Our referee, Ricardo Blow, now making the count. Both Dragon and Ultimo Guerrero, both physically and mentally spent. It's Ultimo Dragon up first and tossing Guerrero under that bottom rope into the ring. Dragon again putting the head of Guerrero into the corner. And now with those smashes. And again, as I've mentioned before, so many times these two have met in the ring before in Japan and Mexico. And now Ultimo Guerrero hoping to finish. Ultimo Guerrero. Oh, and there it is, the Hurricane Rana off the top rope. But that's also taken its toll on Ultimo Dragon. 1, 2, only a 2 count. We all thought that Ultimo Dragon had the match won at that point. Picks Guerrero up, slams him to the mat here at New Wrestling Evolution. You're seeing the best in professional wrestling from all over the world at NWE. Look out, Dragon. Guerrero right behind him. Guerrero now behind Ultimo Dragon. Up on the ropes. And down with... Oh my God, Ultimo Dragon had the Dragon finisher put on him. And you don't see that very often. Guerrero extremely frustrated at this point. He's trying it again, but Dragon, Ultimo Dragon connecting with those kicks. Oh! Ultimo Dragon with the pin. 1, 2, 3, yes! He's got him! He's got him! Ultimo Dragon victorious! Ultimo Dragon with a victory! With a victory over Ultimo Guerrero. And if that was for the title, Ultimo Dragon would be wearing the CMLL Light Heavyweight Championship. Ultimo Dragon now being accosted by Ultimo Guerrero. Wait a minute. He's taken the mask off, Ultimo Dragon. He has taken the mask off Ultimo Dragon. Ultimo Dragon's mask has been pulled off of his head. And Guerrero proclaiming that he is the ultimate in professional wrestling. I'm surprised with all the respect that I thought Ultimo Guerrero had for the Ultimo Dragon that he would do this to him. What a shame. We'll be back with our next match.
Let's hear it for the Ultimo Dragon!
How disrespectful.